1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, thank you. 15 minutes now before 12 o'clock. It's time to have our midday chat with Joe Martone. How about that? Midday with Joe is what we call it.
I enjoy that.
Yeah.
He's so relaxed.
We would just...
I am? I mean, I am.
Yeah, you are.
Joe, we were just hearing that
You have my mic on there?
Your mic is on. Yeah.
Good. How's it fit?
Feels good.
Good.
So we were just talking about that news piece where John Travolta said to the lady at Spectrum News that he could still see, he was wearing the clothing from John Gotti, the character he's playing, right?
So
Right.
he must have been the same build?
Must be, yeah.
Yeah.
And his son was there on the set every day.
Well, John Travolta's what? How tall is John Travolta? 6'1"?
I don't know.
I think he's
I don't know. It looks like a tall guy. Yeah.
I don't think he's as tall as you guys.
I keep trying to get him to come on the air in here. Anybody know John Travolta will have him come on the air?
Spectrum News had him on.
Who?
Spectrum.
Spectrum News.
Yeah, Channel 13. They're a local station.
Well, I like them come here. I would like him come and co-host with you guys. How you like those?
But
That'd
anyway,
be fun, I think. Don't you think?
anyway, he said he could.
Yeah. How tall is John Travolta?
Oh, here we go.
What?
John Travolta is 6 feet 2 inches tall.
There you go.
He's shorter than you two guys.
Yeah, by 2
That's
inches.
how come he's not coming on, because he knows you two would dwarf him.
No, I'd sit down. I'd always sit
So anyway, so he could smell the cologne on the clothing.
Yeah.
How did it say when Gotti died? When did he actually die?
Now you got to make me think 1998, something.
Is that what it said? So that's a long time for cologne to be hanging on to some fabric, huh?
Not
Well,
really.
unless they had it in a plastic bag.
Well, no, not really. It can be in a closet there and not moved, and then it can be
All right.
the same.
That's
Well,
what
then
we're
I'm
just-
wrong. I just
Did you
feel
ever
like
open up a closet
morning.
and go, that reminds me, I got to get this washed.
Okay, so I guess everybody else doesn't find it unusual. I found it unusual that cologne would last that long.
I don't.
No.
Because if it's good cologne and it costs money,
Yeah, I
it's
don't think
gonna
it'd be
stay
cheap
there.
cologne, that's for sure.
It's gonna stay there, and it won't make the outfit reek because it's good.
Do you
Yes,
do you know this movie is getting like mixed reviews, right?
Oh, it's been on the back burner for what?
Yeah,
3 years?
long time. Yeah,
yeah, long
3 or 4
time.
years.
But the thing is this: there's no mediocre reviews. There's either people who love it or they give it 1 star, 1 star or 5 stars. There's nothing in
There's
between.
no in between.
I mean, there might be a few, but most of the people are either loving it or hating it.
Wow.
I actually think I'm going to like it, and not because I like mafia films. I don't like gangster films, that kind of thing. But the reason I think I'm going to like it is because all the things that people say that they say, oh, I hate this movie. It was so much dialogue. I hate that. But I'm a dialogue. I like
Oh,
dialogue.
there you go. You're a dialogue kind of guy.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Where do you work? I don't know.
Well, you know what? You might be onto something there. All right, I have the trailer.
I wonder how many films are in the can on a shelf haven't been seen yet. You know,
Yeah, right.
they're just sitting there. Well, we'll release that eventually. Or
Put your headset on. I want to play the trailer to the movie.
Put a headset on for
Yeah.
a trailer.
This is the trailer. This is the audio of the trailer.
It's a trailer audio.
Yeah. Come on, where is it?
I'm waiting.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. See, he says, he's like a teaser.
Here it is,
I got
here
the
it
audio, but wait.
Here it is, here it
yeah,
is,
I'm
here it
waiting.
is, here it is.
I'm waiting. I'm still there waiting.
It's coming.
Let me tell you something. New York is the greatest city in the world. My city. I was a kid in these streets, and I made it to the top. I made my bones doing a piece of work for Don Carlo Gambino. Like that, I became a made man.
Dad, I'm thinking maybe take a year off.
You want to hang out with me?
Do you know what you're doing to this family?
I will build something that nobody can destroy.
So,
Paul Castellano was a fish in the desert. I never respected Paul.
you killed the boss's boss. You would bring down hellfire.
There is no choice.
Stacey Keach, that was, right?
You'll need the support of all 5 boroughs. Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island, the Bronx.
He names them.
Our job now is to maintain leadership. I nominate John Gotti.
To the new boss! I'm so proud of you.
You should be running your own crew now.
Mr. Gotti, are you the head of the Gambino crime family?
The head of my family.
Mrs. Gotti, do you know what your husband does for a living? He provides.
John's getting too much press. That can't go unchecked.
Blew up a
It
car.
was meant for you. We've never been under this kind of scrutiny before.
What were you saying on the tapes?
I said a lot of things that could get a lot of people in trouble.
Dad, you say the word, I'll go over a cliff for you.
You swore to me that you would not bring him into that world.
This life of ours is a wonderful life if you can get away with it.
Johnson has been an informant for the FBI.
As a father.
Okay, we heard enough.
Being in prison
Yeah.
made me sick.
That's enough. We got enough of him.
It's only 2
Back
minutes.
off, ever.
So that's his wife, Robin. What's his real?
Kelly Preston.
That's her in there.
And their daughter
Oh, really?
is in there too.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. I mean, Kelly Preston's in there, and their daughter Ella.
So it
is
might
in
be
the
one of those
movie,
films
too.
that we actually agree on.
I don't know. I so far I like the way he talked. Though, you know. Hey,
I bet you would like the movie.
I don't know.
And I'm guessing from the reviews. I mean, one of the reviews, said there was just too much dialogue. I thought, well, that sounds like the kind of movie I like. That's the very thing people say about Woody Allen movies. They don't like us too much talking.
What do you mean? You got to think.
We gotta listen.
That's right. You got to listen. Therefore, you think.
Yeah,
The other ones are just bang, boom, boom. You're
Shoot.
done. You're over here. We got to tell you what you're going to do, and if you do it, you're all right.
Shooting and punching with sound effects.
Well, yeah. Well, you got shooting and punching. Yeah, you always got that too. But who did it? I don't know. I had nothing. I take care of the family. My family. It's okay.
Yeah, answer the phone, would you?
Sure. Hello. Can I help you?
Yeah, good morning. Yes, I'm of Italian-American heritage, as you might know, and John Gotti was no hero to the Italian-American population. He was a murderous individual, and he deserved to die behind the wall, which he did.
That's right. He did. 1998, right? Cancer.
Does the movie glorify him? Does the movie glorify him?
I don't know. I've not seen it yet.
There we go. Are you going to go see it?
I don't know. If it comes locally.
I don't come locally, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hollywood 16. That's gonna be
Okay,
shown
Hollywood
at.
16, and that's what I heard. That's what Robin just said. Therefore, it must be, So we got you covered.
Hey, thank you. Well,
Al Capone, they had a movie about him too, Scarface, so, and then they dug that hole in the ground there, and they found nothing in Chicago,
how long is this going to last?
I don't know, until I get tired of it. What do you want?
Until Rodney Dangerfield comes on?
No, Rodney's not here today. He's 6 foot under. Don't worry about it.
Until John Travolta
Don't worry
comes
about it.
on.
Oh, if he comes on, not shut the hell up. Unless he wants me to talk, then I'll talk. If not, I shut up. What do you want?
That's what he was doing, too. He was doing that accent.
I know. That's what I'm trying to. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. What do you want?
So I always said, when everybody was glorify the mafia, I always thought that's the same thing that
Mafia.
the same thing he just expressed was that.
Yeah.
It's nostro.
Why would you glorify them?
Yeah, you don't. They're dangerous people.
Well, no, it's not. He's not glorifying. I think it's just a history thing. It's not a novel. It's a real act. I mean, it really happened. So they're just history.
Playing it, yeah.
Just like the Vietnam War
But
thing.
if
that big thing about the Vietnam War where they did that Apocalypse Now, whatever the name of that story was. What is it? It's it wasn't glorifying.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
You know this answer. I know.
Right.
What was the connection between Frank Sinatra and the mafia? Was there
no one
one?
will ever know.
So we don't really know.
You never know that.
That's just a rumor.
You never know.
He had a lot of pictures
Was that
taken
A lot
with
of
them.
pictures, just like Kennedy and
Gambino.
Marilyn Monroe. No, you never know for sure, but they say, yeah.
They say, yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what happened. I mean, the Tahoe up there was like, yeah, he was there, but then he vanished for a while, and she was in that little caboose on the end there, but did he go underground to go there? I don't know, but why was that tunnel there? I don't know.
Finally, you're talking with your hands. I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Well, yeah, I'm Italian. I got to talk with the hands.
But the whole first part of your gig there,
I was concentrated on the mouth, not the hands. You see, I sprayed my wrist. I stutter, so I got to watch. I don't want to spray my wrist.
I thought I was watching Shrek again.
Oh, no. I hope not. Yeah, you're making fun of me? That's okay. Go ahead. Vino, he's making fun of me.
Hey, Vino.
Vino. No, that's wine. You don't want to.
Hey, Vinny.
Not
Hey,
Vinny. Vinny.
Luigi.
No, well, Luigi's another guy.
Hey,
No.
Luigi.
Oh, okay.
No, a friend of mine, he's called Vincenzo.
Oh,
He's
nice.
from Buffalo.
You know, I learned an Italian phrase.
You can't say that on the air. You're going to get trouble. Don't say that on the air. You know what you're going to get.
So did you learn Italian curse words when you were a kid?
That's the first ones I learned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, then I learned a little Italian here, a little Italian there, and then I seen a guy that was about 6 foot. That's a big Italian. Okay. Get it, little Italian.
I got it.
Tell you what, this is the jokes. You don't laugh. Hey, I remember you. Don't worry.
It's your job to laugh.
I know where you work. Don't worry. It's my job to say the jokes, not to laugh. Oh, so you're driving me crazy. I got that far to go. Then I'll go to Pepe's and get a pizza. Shut up.
There you go.
Hey, I have something for you today.
Oh, good. Is it good?
What is your? I'm going to read your horoscope.
Leo.
You're a Leo. All right.
I knew that ahead of time before you asked the question. You scare you, didn't I?
Mr. Leo.
I got
Leo.
courage.
Hey,
You know.
Leo. Here's what your horoscope says. You ready? You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Although you feel sympathetic to the plight of Italians, that's what it says.
Yeah. So.
Especially those who are not here today.
That's true.
If you're dividing or sharing something or coming to terms with an inheritance or shared property, don't give away the farm.
I hope so. But I gotta have it to do it, though. You know? I think I'll play the lottery tomorrow again. Wait a minute. Today's Wednesday. I'll play it today.
Today's Wednesday.
I heard someone hit the lotto Saturday from Ocala. Mm-hmm. 7 mil.
Wait a minute.
7 mil.
I heard.
Let
me ask you. I have an Italian question for you.
Why? I don't understand Italian. Say it in English.
No. I heard that a true Italian always likes his spaghetti al dente. Do you?
No, I gotta have the sauce on it.
Al dente means like it's not fully cooked. It's got a little bit of a bite
crunchy.
still to it.
No, I like mine.
You like yours mushy? Me too.
Oh, good.
See
me
what you
too.
do, but you do al dente, then you put the sauce and you mix it, and the sauce finishes cooking the spaghetti.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's right. And you don't use oil when you boil it because it gets the slickness on the spaghetti, and the sauce won't adhere to the spaghetti or the linguine.
If you keep cooking al dente?
Or the pasta.
Al dente?
Yeah, but you don't cook it with oil in the water. You don't put any oil in the water while boiling it.
But, okay,
a lot of people do that. Don't do that.
All right, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Are you saying that when you cook it, al dente,
Yeah.
that the sauce will finish it?
Yes, you take it out, you drain it, you rinse it off, you put it in the bowl.
Well, then what's the point?
Sauce?
What's the point of cooking it al dente then?
Then don't.
What?
Well, you cook it al dente, but then it finishes cooking with the sauce.
Right.
If
Why?
you don't put the sauce on it, then you can have it al dente. Capiche?
Is that what you do?
Hey, this guy's thicker than mud. Yeah.
What? If you cook it al dente,
Which means it's not cooked all the way.
correct, and then you put the sauce.
hot sauce on it. Capiche?
Yeah.
And then the hot sauce cooks the spaghetti the rest of the way.
So then why don't you cook it all the way in the first place?
Because then it'd be overcooked when you add the sauce.
What?
You just said what? I just told you. Have you ever eaten overcooked spaghetti?
Oh yeah,
There you go.
It's yucky.
No,
That's right.
I can tell you.
It tastes like tuna fish.
I can tell you the one thing that I made a mistake with the very first time I ever made spaghetti.
Tell me.
I had the lid on the pot.
Oh.
It ruins it beyond belief.
No kidding.
It is a big pot of goo.
That's why because you overcooked it.
No, it won't overcook if you don't have the lid on it. It won't do that. It'll take forever. It won't. Really?
10 minutes. That's all it takes most of the time.
Yeah, but if you left it boiling for longer than that, it wouldn't be mushy.
You mush, yes, because it's a mush.
No.
And then you eat a mush.
Have you ever had fresh spaghetti? Unstiff?
No one hit me with the spaghetti unstiff. What's wrong for you?
I've never had.
They sell it at Publix.
And what do they do with it? Here, cook it next. That's what they tell you
All
to
you do is heat it up. You don't have to actually.
Oh, it's already pre-cooked.
Well, no, it's just not. It's just
What?
It's not hardened. It's
fresh.
It's fresh. Exactly.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah. I've had
So
that.
you can't have that al dente. That'll never be al dente.
Why?
Because it's fresh.
Okay.
It never got to that point.
Right.
Excuse. I tell you what, we're talking about. My mom used to make spaghetti, and then she used to mix it with an egg and no sauce, and then she used to bake it, and it was crisp on the outside. You cut it. Oh, it was like a piece of pie, but it was good. Oh, so good.
Oh, I bet that was good.
It was good. Now I had to say that and I got hungry again.
We had a
No
barbecue.
bread. No Italian bread for me no more.
So let me ask you something.
Yeah,
do
go
you
ahead.
think you can get good barbecue in New York City?
No. Can't get good barbecue. You can get good barbecue anywhere. It depends who's cooking it, where's it
That's
coming
my
from.
point.
But you got to bring you got to ship all the ingredients to New York. That's like having a good pizza in Ocala. You got to ship the water down from New York.
That's
Not
right.
true. It's not true.
Not true. Not true.
Challenge.
I think it is. I don't know. And there's no Pepe's here because they don't have that secret ingredient and they won't tell what it is.
So I have a friend who was in Italy. She's a good lady, and she went to the bathroom, and the sign on the bathroom door said Donna, which is her name.
Yeah, that
that's
was
nice.
funny.
And all the guys are named John. They looked around and said, hey, there's mine. What are you going to do?
10 seconds, sir.
I got to say,
This is WOCA Ocala.
that's...
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump has just said that he's going to sign something today allowing children brought into the country illegally to be detained with their parents while the cases are heard. California Democrat Zoe Lofgren says